To begin with, let me say a few words about anthropology in Germany institutionally. The discipline has expanded considerably since the 1980s. We have currently a little more than 50 professorships, an additional junior staff of about 270, and it is difficult to calculate, but roughly between 5,000 and 6,000 students in BA and MA studies. An output of roughly 35 PhD theses per year. And what is interesting is that most of these PhD theses are devoted to topics and areas outside of Europe. And that brings me to one of the strengths of anthropology as I see it. It is and continues to be a discipline based on fieldwork, on strong empirical engagement. And in Germany, at least, this engagement has broadened in the past years. It includes themes of modern society, and it also includes anthropology at home. But it is still the discipline in Germany that is looking at non-European societies. And I think this is necessary in a university and a research landscape where most other mainstream disciplines are entirely focused on Europe and North America. The second big strength of anthropology is its perspectivity. It uses multiple perspectives. It is able to look at the actors' perspectives, at various actors' perspectives, and to multiply the angles from which certain phenomena are researched and discussed. And thirdly, I think the strength is that we have a particular capacity to understand informal processes and to look at the margins or the inner workings of institutions. Future challenges of our discipline are, in the first place, within the academy, the increasing importance of interdisciplinary cooperation. That forces us to reflect on what is the specific anthropological perspective that we can bring to bear on certain themes. The second challenge is, I believe, the fact that an increasing number of graduates from our anthropological studies are no longer working within the academy and the universities, but in a broad variety of professions and jobs. They are working in advertisement companies, in personal development departments of big firms. They are working in development cooperation, etc., etc. And I think this needs reflection from our side on what does it mean for our discipline, and which theoretical contribution can these experiences made outside the academy bring into the field and theory building and also empirical research. And thirdly, finally, I believe that we need to discuss again which role anthropology can play in public debates. There are debates where we do have a lot to say on the immigration, on genocide, on the so-called failed states, and I think anthropology needs to have a loud voice and make its expertise be heard in the public sphere.